Seniors, top 4 juices to restore vision and memory while you sleep. You won't want to miss the final habit, as 99% of people will miss the last tip and will remain stuck with declining vision and memory for life. It is a common experience that is rarely discussed with the depth it deserves. The subtle, persistent slowing of the eyes and the mind that often accompanies the transition into one's 60s and beyond. This is not necessarily about a specific disease, but rather the everyday frustrations that begin to mount. It is that moment of waking up with blurry vision that takes 10 or 15 minutes to clear, or the experience of walking into a room only to stand there wondering what your purpose was. It is the burning sensation in the eyes after just a few minutes of looking at a screen, or the feeling that your mental edge is softening. Many accept this as an inevitable part of aging, but the reality is that these symptoms are often the body's way of signaling a nutritional deficit. Recent scientific findings have revealed a staggering statistic. Over 92% of adults over the age of 65 lack at least one key nutrient essential for eye and brain repair. Crucially, this repair doesn't happen during the heat of the day. It happens while you are asleep. Every night, if the body is starved of these building blocks, it cannot rebuild memory cells or refresh tired, dry eyes. Maintaining a sharp mind and clear vision requires a dedicated approach to nutrition that targets the body's natural repair cycles. There are 4 specific natural drinks that provide the biological recharge necessary to support the brain and retina. These are not synthetic supplements or expensive pills, but real foods that, when blended correctly and consumed at the strategic time, can significantly alter the trajectory of cognitive and visual health. The goal is to move from a state of memory lapses and screen fatigue to waking up feeling refreshed, seeing with greater clarity and retaining information with ease. By understanding the internal mechanics of how these nutrients interact with our physiology, we can take control of the aging process. The first juice that is frequently overlooked, yet immensely powerful, is carrot juice. This vibrant orange elixir is one of the few natural drinks that directly nourishes both the retina and the prefrontal cortex, which is the command center for memory and focus. Carrots are legendary for their beta-carotene content, which the body meticulously converts into vitamin A. This vitamin is the fundamental fuel for the photoreceptor cells in the eye that allow for vision in low light settings. Without sufficient vitamin A, these cells begin a process of degeneration, leading to night blindness and the chronic dryness many seniors face. Beyond vitamin A, carrot juice is packed with lutein and zeaxanthin. These 2 carotenoids are specifically designed by nature to protect the macula, the part of the eye responsible for sharp central vision. They act as a biological shield against oxidative stress and the cumulative damage of UV light and modern screen exposure. When we turn our attention to the brain, the benefits of carrot juice continue to impress. It contains a natural plant compound called falcarinol, which has been shown to protect neuronal membranes and dampen inflammation within brain tissue. Research indicates that daily consumption of juices rich in beta-carotene can improve working memory and cognitive recall in older adults, particularly those noticing the first signs of decline. For example, consistent intake over an 8-week period has shown measurable improvements in visual recall tests. This can be the literal difference between struggling to remember a neighbor's name and navigating your daily tasks with confidence. To maximize these benefits, it is important to remember that the nutrients in carrots are fat-soluble. This means they are best absorbed when paired with a small amount of healthy fat, such as a teaspoon of olive oil or a few walnuts. Preparing this juice fresh in the morning and consuming it with a breakfast that includes healthy fats ensures your day starts with a sharpened mind and awakened eyes. The second powerhouse in this protocol is beet juice. While many people focus on vitamins, they often forget the role of circulation in maintaining the health of the brain and eyes. Without a steady, robust flow of oxygen-rich blood, these organs simply cannot perform their nightly repair work. Beet juice is exceptionally rich in dietary nitrates. Upon consumption, these nitrates undergo a chemical transformation into nitric oxide, a molecule that signals the blood vessels to relax and expand. This process, known as vasodilation, is vital because it allows more oxygen to reach the brain and the retina. Clinical studies have shown that seniors who incorporate beet juice into their daily routine experience significantly improved blood flow to the frontal lobe, the area of the brain that governs attention, decision-making, and short-term memory. This often translates to faster reaction times and a noticeable lift in mental fog. The ocular benefits of beet juice are equally compelling. Nitric oxide supports the intricate vascular network of the retina, helping to prevent the microvascular damage that often leads to age-related vision concerns. One of the most remarkable aspects of beet juice is the speed at which it takes effect. Unlike compounds that require days or weeks to build up in the system, the production of nitric oxide begins within 30 minutes of consumption. This provides a natural boost in clarity and blood flow almost immediately. For those who feel a dip in energy or a blurring of vision in the mid-afternoon, this juice can be a transformative addition. Juicing a raw beet with a small apple or orange to balance the flavor provides an earthy, potent tonic. Drinking this between 2 and 4 in the afternoon can help bridge the gap during that common period of mental fatigue, ensuring the brain and eyes remain oxygenated and prepared for the evening's repair cycle. The third juice in the lineup is the deep purple essence of blueberries. While some foods are protective, blueberry juice is celebrated for its ability to help rebuild what time has worn down. Blueberries are a premier source of anthocyanins, which are potent antioxidants that cross the blood-brain barrier. These compounds do more than just fight inflammation. They stimulate neurogenesis, which is the process of creating new brain cells. Long-term studies have demonstrated that consistent consumption of wild blueberry juice leads to significant improvements in memory recall, processing speed, and neural activation as seen on brain scans. This is largely due to the way anthocyanins enhance brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a protein that acts like fertilizer for the brain, helping cells grow and survive. For the eyes, blueberry juice is a vital ally. The anthocyanins protect the retinal ganglion cells, which are responsible for sending visual signals from the eye to the brain. By preserving the structural integrity of the retina, even under oxidative stress, blueberry juice helps maintain the wiring of our visual system. Many have found that after a few weeks of incorporating this juice, tasks like reading or solving puzzles become significantly less frustrating. The recommended approach is to use about a cup of fresh or frozen wild blueberries, blended with water or a bit of banana for texture. Consuming this juice about 90 minutes before bed allows the nutrients to enter the system just as the brain begins its nightly maintenance. This timing ensures that the building blocks for neural repair are readily available during the deepest stages of sleep. Finally, we must discuss the humble but mighty spinach juice. Leafy greens like spinach are often underestimated, but when juiced, they unlock a concentrated supply of lutein and zeaxanthin. These pigments are literally stored in the macula of the eye. As we age, our natural stores of these pigments decline, leaving the eyes vulnerable to damage. Spinach juice provides the functional repair needed to improve contrast sensitivity and the speed at which we process visual information. Essentially, it helps you see the world more clearly and understand what you are seeing more quickly. Beyond the eyes, spinach is a rich source of folate, a B vitamin essential for the production of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. Folate also plays a critical role in regulating homocysteine, a compound that can be toxic to brain cells if left unchecked. Spinach also provides vitamin K, which is necessary for the health of brain cell membranes and the formation of the myelin sheath, the protective coating around neurons that allows signals to travel rapidly through the nervous system. The synergy of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds in spinach makes it an elite food for reactivating mental pathways that may have become dormant. Because spinach contains oxalates, it is best enjoyed in moderation, juiced with a green apple or cucumber to create a refreshing and balanced drink. Consuming this in the mid-morning or before lunch allows the body to absorb the nutrients before the digestive system is preoccupied with heavier meals. Integrating these 4 juices into a cohesive daily routine does not have to be complicated. The secret lies in working with the body's internal clock. By starting the morning with carrot juice, you provide the retina with the tools it needs for the day's visual demands. In the afternoon, beet juice steps in to revitalize circulation and clear away brain fog during the midday slump. As the day winds down, blueberry juice offers the brain the antioxidants it needs to facilitate deep repair during sleep. Spinach juice can be rotated into the morning or midday slot to reinforce the macula and support neurotransmitter balance. You do not need to consume all 4 every single day. Even rotating 2 juices or focusing on 1 per week can create a powerful cumulative effect. Consistency is the cornerstone of this protocol. These juices are not instant magic fixes, but rather high-quality tools that restore the delicate systems of the body over time. They address the fragile blood vessels, the communication lines between neurons, and the memory circuits that have been dulled by years of stress or neglect. It is never too late to begin this journey. No matter how long your memory has felt slippery or your vision has felt dim, the body retains a remarkable capacity for healing when provided with the correct raw materials. The path forward is built on small daily choices. The decision to pour a glass of nourishment rather than reaching for a processed snack. Your brain and your vision are resilient. They are constantly trying to repair themselves, waiting for the right fuel to complete the job. By adopting this natural juice protocol, you are providing that fuel and building momentum toward a sharper, clearer future. Every glass represents a commitment to your long-term health and a belief that your best years are still within reach. As you begin to see the world with more clarity and remember the details of your life with more ease, you will realize that the power to heal has always been within your reach. The transition to a healthier lifestyle is a series of small steps, and today can be the first of those steps. Whether you choose to start with the earthy boost of beet juice or the refreshing clarity of carrot juice, you are making a profound investment in your future self. The science is clear, the methods are simple, and the results can be life-changing. Do not let another night go by without giving your body the nutrients it needs to restore your most precious gifts, your sight and your mind. Make sure to subscribe for more insights into living a vibrant, healthy life, and please leave a comment below sharing which advice you will start applying today.